Hey y'all, welcome to my channel Reviewed, where we talk about all things television and film from today and yesteryear. So, I wanted to come on here today and talk about the recent episode of The Shy season 6. I believe it was episode 9. They just picked back up on the second half of season 6. So, basically, at the beginning of the episode, Smokey's gets shot up by one of Duda's goons. Emmett, Jake, and Papa are all at the restaurant when this happens. Fortunately, no one is hurt, but he basically shoots out all the windows and everything in the restaurant. Emmett is at home. He's basically paranoid, looking out the windows, trying to figure out what he's going to do. He and Keisha exchange words because he's tired of Keisha's attitude. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it too. I don't understand why she just talks and treats him the way that she does. It's like I understand she's frustrated. I understand that she's been through a lot, but I really do not like the dynamic that they have between the two of them at most of the time because it's like, come on now. We've been waiting for y'all to get together. Y'all finally together, and this is how y'all treat each other. But whatever. So Duda finds out that his goon shoots up Smokey's, and Duda's pissed because he was like, I told you to send out a warning signal. I did not tell you to shoot up my business. You're basically messing up my money. The dude is like, well, no one was harmed, so whatever. Um, Duda also sends one of his goons to finish Rob off because, Rob got shot. He's in a hospital. And fortunately, his mom, who I guess used to be in the streets, shout out to Lynn Whitfield, she removes him out of the hospital. She tells Tiffany, if they know that he's alive, they're going to send someone back to finish the job. And sure enough, Duda does. But fortunately, he's already gone and the guy can't do anything to him. So Emmett and Keisha, they go visit Rob when Tiffany's there. And his mom, Rob's mom, who's played by Lynn Whitfield, Lynn Whitfield walks into the living room and she's like, who are these people? And so Tiffany explains, just like these are our friends. And she explains how they know how they know each other. And Lynn Whitfield goes, "What is this? The ghetto Brady Bunch, y'all? Let me tell y'all something. I love me some Lynn Whitfield. She will always be Lady May to me. Anybody who's familiar with that name, that comes from Greenleaf. But anyway, she said, "Are y'all the ghetto Brady Bunch?" But anyway, Rob ends up waking up, so he's still on his healing journey, but he's doing a little better. Um, Also in the episode, we get a scene of Maisha, Gemma, and this chick right here in the studio recording or whatever. So after they're done with their session, Maisha's like, "Hey, y'all want to go get something to eat?" And it was like, "No, I'm about to go home. Woo woo." And Gemma and old girl ends up at a restaurant together. They end up kissing. So I guess this season or the rest of the season, we're gonna figure out if Gemma likes girls or boys or both, because Gemma is still in a relationship with Jake, and Jake, who has his clothing line, doing pretty well, by the way, he ends up accepting money from one of Duda's goons. And his brother Victor is not happy about it because he's like, we are trying to separate ourselves from this man and basically do away with him. And here you go accepting money from him. Because Jake, I mean, he's young. He don't know. He just basically like, if somebody want to run me some money, I'm gonna take it. But so we also get in the episode, we also get some information about Keisha's mom. And Keisha's mom basically says that her and the wife then broke up. She was like, I asked her if she was still in love with her ex, and she told me yes. So I told her she can go on about her business. And so I'm like, okay, how y'all listen? I know I forgot what season that was, but remember when Keisha's mom had the affair with Brat? Remember when the Brat did a guest appearance on there, guys? And she had an affair with the Brat. So I'm wondering if that's why oh girl just threw the deuces, because she was like, you got me, so let me get you back. So I wonder if that's why she's saying she's still in love with her ex, because that's just not the dynamic we saw between them two. If anything, Keisha's mom was more likely to leave the relationship for someone else versus old girl. So I didn't understand that. Um, Emmett also ends up meeting up with one of Duda's goons, and he's telling him, hey, I'm worth more alive than dead. You need to, let Duda know that him taking me out is not going to be good for his business. I'm the one that people like to see. I'm the one that greet the people, blah, blah, blah. And old boy was like, yeah, whatever. Um, Emmett ain't trying to hear that. And he was like, well, let Emmett know he know where to find me. So basically, at the end of the episode, Duda and Emmett basically come to some sort of agreement, but Duda lets Emmett know, hey, if you want your life, you're gonna have to take one. And so he slides a picture to Emmett, and the picture is of Rob's mom, aka Lynn Whitfield, aka Alicia. So I'm like, okay, what exactly are they planning on doing with this season, the remainder of this season? Um, I ooh, I really like Lynn Whitfield's character. Excuse me. I really like Duda. What I hope they do not do, I don't really want to see Candy back on the show. I like Candy, but her acting is I can take it or leave it, and I prefer to leave it. That's just my opinion. Um, Hopefully Emmett or Victor does not get harmed or, killed off the show, because I don't know if this is going to be the last season, but I do know that when the guy who plays Emmett and when Luke James, who plays Victor, when they did the interview with the Breakfast Club, they was just saying, we just got to see how everything is going to pan out. I am looking forward to Kadeem Hardison because I know he's going to appear on this part of the season. Also, I really like Jill Marie Jones, who plays Bianca. Um, she's Lynn Whitfield's friend. So, and Lynn's character is trying to basically get Bianca to, I think, to see what she's able to get out of Duda, because Bianca and Duda are close. Um, what I do like about this show, I do appreciate the writers allowing the characters to elevate. Like, all the kids have graduated high school at this point and they're trying to figure things out. So I do like the fact that they're not stagnant and that they're not necessarily trying to be in no foolishness and in the streets. I do miss Kevin on the show. I hope that he makes an appearance, but I'm really curious to see how this is going to end up, because it's so many ways that this stuff can end up going. And also, I didn't see, I think his name is Jason Weaver in real life. I didn't see his character, Victor's friend, the one who cheated on this old girl and got kicked out the house. So they didn't show him this episode. So I wonder if he's going to pop up this season. But I'm just curious to see how everything's going to end up, because I really, really like this show. I really like what the writers have done with the characters. Um, and so I'm just curious to see how everything is going to wrap up if this does end up being the last season. And are they going to get Duda up out of there? I really like Duda. Duda is fine, but Duda got to go. But that's all I got for this video, guys. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.